Well, it's another big week of legal wins for DOGE after judges allowed the agency to continue slashing government waste. In some of these cases, judges say Democrats haven't proved these cuts are causing any harm, as President Trump touts the work Elon Musk and DOGE are doing.
I have today the highest poll numbers I've ever had. They like the job that Elon's doing. He's doing something that a lot of people wouldn't have the courage to do. We want our country to survive and thrive. And we're finding billions and billions of dollars of waste, fraud, and abuse. Billions, and I mean numbers like you wouldn't believe. And we haven't even started yet.
Constitutional law attorney and former federal prosecutor Katie Cherkasky joins us now. Katie, welcome. So this has been an interesting week, the left pushing back on these changes and the courts siding with Elon Musk. I want you to talk about these cases. Can I tell you my favorite one is the Catholic Church going up against the U.S. Catholic Bishops' Council saying, you better give us the money, and Elon Musk winning in that case, although I think it's up for appeal. So talk to us about that and any other cases that you think are relevant.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think the big picture with the DOGE lawsuits is that many people on the left do not like the idea of what President Trump and Elon Musk are doing. But legally speaking, there's not a strong argument against why they cannot do that. And certainly many people support President Trump. He ran on this campaign promise to cut out the waste of the federal government. So the lawsuits primarily focus on ideas that they're a violation of the Privacy Act or other sensitive information type systems, or that Elon Musk does not have the authority to do this job because he's not Senate approved. And essentially, we've seen many of these lower court judges, even ones that were appointed by Democrat presidents, disagree, at least at these preliminary stages. So certainly there's a lot of momentum for DOGE, and the legal arguments behind these moves are very strong.
Right, because Elon Musk is not Senate confirmed, but the power is vested in the president, and he has given him the authority. And there has something to do with the office that they took over that gives him the authority, right? This office that Obama had set up that now they changed the name to DOGE, which now gives Elon Musk authority to do this. Can you talk to me about the U.S. Council, Bishops' Council case against Elon Musk and the Trump administration?
Well, the case essentially involves the idea that the president does retain this authority to make broad decisions regarding any of the funds that go from not the funding essentially, but the agencies themselves. And the argument on the other side, of course, is that Congress dictates the funding, but ultimately, big picture from the executive branch authority, that does come from the White House, and he is entitled to have advisors that give him advice about how to handle that. Elon Musk is not acting independent of the White House here. He is acting at the behest of the president, which is something that the courts have recognized.
Yeah. Well, that money, of course, to the Catholic Bishops' Councils, a lot of the migration money, the refugee settlement money, all of that used for illegal immigration. And as we know, so much of that has to do with the children who have been lost, 300,000 of them, of which so many of these NGOs, including the Catholic Church, are complicit in what has happened to these children. So, Katie Cherkasky, we thank you very much for joining us today.